Welcome, dear listener, to the world of The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. Set against the harrowing backdrop of Nazi Germany, The Book Thief tells the powerful story of a young girl named Liesel Memminger. Narrated uniquely by Death, this novel is a moving exploration of love, loss, courage, and the transformative power of words in times of darkness. Prepare to step into the cobblestone streets of Malching, meet a cast of unforgettable characters, and journey through a story that captures both the beauty and tragedy of the human spirit. Our story begins with the narrator, Death, an unusual yet compelling perspective. Death introduces himself as a weary collector of souls, a witness to the cruelties and kindnesses of humanity. He's both philosophical and darkly humorous, confessing he's haunted by the living and their endless capacity for hope and pain. Death first encounters our protagonist, Liesel Memminger, at the age of 9. It's a bitterly cold day, and she's traveling with her mother and younger brother on a train. But tragedy strikes. The brother dies suddenly, and it's here, at his graveside, that Liesel finds something unexpected: a small black book called The Grave Digger's Handbook. Though she cannot yet read, she clutches the book tightly, as if it's a part of her brother she can keep. This becomes her first act of book thievery and the start of her fascination with words. After her brother's death, Liesel is taken to her new foster parents, Hans and Rosa Huberman, on Himmel Street in the fictional town of Malching. Hans, a gentle and loving man, is a house painter and accordion player. He quickly becomes a source of comfort for Liesel. In contrast, Rosa, his wife, is abrasive and sharp-tongued, but beneath her tough exterior lies a heart that fiercely cares for those she loves. Hans notices Liesel's fascination with her book, and despite his own limited literacy, he begins teaching her to read. Each night, they sit in the basement, scratching out words on a blackboard, Liesel's reading coming to life slowly and painfully. Hans's patience and warmth foster a bond that will sustain Liesel through unimaginable challenges. As Liesel grows more confident in reading, she realizes the immense power words hold. Her friendship with Rudi Steiner, a boy with lemon-colored hair who lives on Himmel Street, becomes one of her great joys. Rudi, a spirited and loyal friend, often dreams of emulating Jesse Owens, his athletic hero, much to the concern of his parents in a racially charged Nazi Germany. Together, Rudi and Liesel share adventures and mischief, even stealing food from local farms to fend off hunger. Their bond strengthens when they venture into book thievery together. Liesel's fascination with books grows, leading her to steal another book from a bonfire held by Nazi soldiers on Hitler's birthday. In this moment, she experiences both the destruction of ideas by the Nazi regime and the resilience of her own spirit. Liesel becomes the book thief not out of rebellion, but out of a hunger for knowledge and understanding. One day, a new character arrives, one who changes the lives of the Hubermans and Liesel forever. Max Vandenberg, a Jewish man on the run, seeks refuge in the Hubermans' basement. Hans had promised Max's father, who saved his life in the First World War, that he would one day repay him. Hiding Max in the basement is Hans's way of keeping that promise, even at great personal risk. Liesel and Max forge a deep friendship. Max, who has experienced profound suffering, connects with Liesel over a shared love of words. Despite the danger, Max writes 2 small books for Liesel, The Standover Man and The Word Shaker, each one an allegory of courage, resilience, and the bond they share. Through their secret meetings, Liesel learns about the power of storytelling to heal, connect, and resist. Life on Himmel Street is increasingly fraught with tension as World War II progresses. Liesel witnesses the harsh realities of Nazi Germany, the public shaming, the growing propaganda, and the looming fear. Yet, the community on Himmel Street provides solace. There's Frau Holzapfel, a bitter woman whose relationship with Liesel evolves as Liesel reads to her, bringing comfort even as they experience fear and loss. Liesel's love for books and words deepens when she's invited by the mayor's wife, Ilse Hermann, to read in her grand library. Ilse, who lost her son in the war, is drawn to Liesel's fierce spirit. Here, Liesel finds temporary escape, surrounded by stories and a quiet kindness from Ilse, even as the world outside grows darker. Hans's compassion and sense of justice lead to a fateful decision. One day, seeing a Jewish prisoner being marched to a concentration camp, Hans impulsively offers him a piece of bread. This act of kindness costs Hans dearly. The soldiers punish him, and the act brings the unwanted attention of the Gestapo. Soon, Hans is drafted into the German army, leaving Rosa, Liesel, and Max in a tense and vulnerable position. For Liesel, Hans's absence is heart-wrenching. She clings to the hope of his return, even as the war intensifies around her. As air raids begin over Molching, residents of Himmel Street are forced to take shelter together. Liesel finds a way to comfort the frightened neighbors by reading aloud to them, her words bringing a rare sense of peace. In those moments, Liesel becomes a beacon of hope, proving the power of words to soothe and bring light in the darkest of times. But the most devastating moment comes when Himmel Street is bombed. Death, our narrator, returns to collect the souls of nearly everyone Liesel loves. Hans, Rosa, Rudy all are lost in the bombing. Liesel is the sole survivor, found clutching her book The Word Shaker, written by Max, now covered in dust and debris. Her world, once filled with the warmth of her friends and family, has been reduced to silence. After the bombing, Liesel is taken in by Ilse Hermann, who provides her with a home in the devastated landscape of her once vibrant town. One day, Max returns, having survived the horrors of the concentration camps. Their reunion is poignant, filled with an unspoken understanding of loss and survival. Liesel's journey has transformed her, and though she's endured unimaginable pain, her spirit remains unbroken. In his final commentary, Death reflects on Liesel's story. He has been deeply touched by her resilience and her fierce love for words, a love that sustained her even in the face of such darkness. Death is haunted not by the souls he collects, but by the beauty and fragility of human life, by Liesel's story, by her strength, and by the words she clung to so fiercely. Liesel grows old, eventually settling in Australia, but she never forgets the family she lost on Himmel Street, the friendships she cherished, or the books that changed her life. The Book Thief is a tribute to those who dare to find hope, even in the darkest of times. The Book Thief is a meditation on many themes, the first and perhaps most striking of which is the power of words. Liesel's journey reflects the ability of language to shape, connect, and resist. Her relationship with books saves her, emotionally and physically, time and again. The novel also speaks to the strength of friendship and human connections in times of struggle. Liesel and Max's friendship defies the hatred propagated by the Nazi regime. Their bond is a reminder of the resilience of human kindness, even under extreme circumstances. Through the unique narration of Death, Zusak asks readers to confront mortality and the fragile beauty of life. Death, usually portrayed as fearsome, here becomes a contemplative figure moved by humanity's enduring spirit. The Book Thief resonates with readers across generations because it explores universal truths, the resilience of the human spirit, the transformative power of stories, and the ability to find hope in the bleakest moments. Liesel's story is not just one of survival. It's a story of how love and courage can rise from the ashes of loss. Thank you for joining this journey through Markus Zusak's The Book Thief. We hope this summary has inspired you to see the beauty in stories and the power of words, just as Liesel did. Until next time, may you find solace and strength in the words around you.